Boxing is uniquely simple and direct. Its fundamental realities haven't changed since 1891. Two human beings put padded gloves on their hands and they fight for their livelihoods. Sometimes for their lives. And for the past 45 years, there's been something else about boxing that was likewise unchanged. So many of the best fighters and biggest fights have always been here on HBO. Boxing on HBO began with the stuff of legend. George Foreman and Joe Frazier in a delayed telecast in January 1973.
Frazier has never taken this kind of punishment.
1 year later, Foreman met Muhammad Ali in the Rumble in the Jungle. And then, the next year, Ali and Frazier in the Thriller in Manila.
I think it's going to be over.
Three of the most iconic bouts in heavyweight history, and just the beginning of all the history that would unfold on HBO.
You're blowing it now, son. You're blowing it. We're not taking it away from you, okay?
And right now, Thomas Hearns is an open book for Ray Leonard.
In the 1980s, a brace of charismatic superstars.
There has been no boxing at all, just fighting here.
This is still the first round. Right hand sends Hearns. He doesn't know where he is. Hacker goes in for the kill now.
He's gone. He's gone.
He's down, and he may be out. Crowd collectively on its feet. How do you like it? How do you like it?
The ferocity of their confrontations made them immortals, and others in their time followed suit.
And Cootie took a good right hand from Holmes. He staggers and is down. And Aguayo's in trouble. Aguayo in big trouble against the ropes. Playing a smashing right hand. Aguayo's helpless against the ropes. Aguayo's hands to the side. It's over.
And then, a bolt of lightning that electrified the entire sports world.
Mike Tyson.
Irving is down. It's over. That's all. And we have a new era in boxing.
A kid from Brooklyn who became the baddest man on the planet.
Serious trouble. And down he goes. And down goes Holmes. And that's going to be it. There's a left hand. He's down again. It's over. It's all over.
These fellas, I dared challenge me with their somewhat primitive skills. They're just as good as dead.
And he's down again and in serious trouble.
It's all over.
Then in a Shakespearean fall, halfway around the world, he was toppled to the canvas.
What an uppercut by Douglas, and down goes Tyson.
It's over. It's over.
Mike Tyson has been knocked out. Let's go ahead and call it the biggest upset in the history of heavyweight championship fights.
It was just one reminder that in boxing, your whole world can crumble in fewer than 10 seconds.
Right hand with Rockman right next to me.
A sensational one-punch knockout. Oh, there you go. Out of there. It's over.
The 90s ushered in a new heavyweight era.
Stuns him with an uppercut, and just like that, the champion struggles to stay on his feet. What a heart by Holyfield.
He's going to stay on his feet.
He's hanging in there. Look at Holyfield. What a warrior. Reversing the tide of the battle. The champion now has Bo wobbling. Holyfield in serious trouble now, and he's going to go down.
They were fighting for boxing's most coveted prize, and they could win it with just one punch.
Down goes Moore on a right hand. It happened. It happened.
Cheers.
Knocks him down with a thunderbolt to the right hand. He got a brand new heavyweight champion, and he's from the United States. Boom! Will Rockman get up, or have the tables been turned? It's over. Lennox Lewis got revenge.
And then there were the two men who fought more on HBO than anyone else.
He looks like the golden boy, but he's got some iron and lead in those gloves.
Golden boy.
One of the most popular personalities ever to put on gloves.
This would be the most satisfying moment of Oscar De La Hoya's career. If he could make Fernando Vargas eat his words. If he could knock him out. And he does.
And the fistic genius genius whose virtuoso skills both dazzled and destroyed his opponents.
Whoa! Right to the body, down. Unheard of. What a performance now by Jones. Now the combinations begin to flow. Now Roy Jones becomes RJ.
The undisputed, pound for pound, reigns and going down.
And there were many other masters of the craft.
Hopkins imposing his will and his skill.
Warriors of all sizes and origins.
Suddenly Morales takes over the fight with his right hand. And a right hand from Barrera. And now Morales is badly hurt. Oh, look at that combination. Just imagine if you bought a ticket. Vicious body shots by Gaddy. More nods as if to say, come on, come on, come on, let's fight.
You dream of fights like this, but this is even more than you could dream of.
As a new century took shape, new stars emerged. The biggest, an anti-hero, whose unparalleled gifts made winning look too easy.
Brilliant, clean, hard shots for Pretty Boy Floyd.
What a performance by Floyd Mayweather.
Floyd Mayweather's skill level is at this moment unique. Never has it been more clear who's the world's #1 pound-for-pound fighter.
And a comic book hero out of nowhere, who ascended as a global icon through fantastic feats of speed and power.
A superstar emerges. This is why we use the word sensation. Manny Pacquiao is a storm. Manny Pacquiao is annihilating Oscar De La Hoya.
We thought Manny Pacquiao was great. He's better than we thought.
Every one of them had a story to tell, and it was our privilege to articulate just how improbable, how unusual, how fascinating those stories were before they stepped into the ring.
Just as hard as you work in the gym, there's people working that hard to separate you from your money. I'll make it rain all day long.
Then the bell rang, and their feats of audacious desire were sewn into the tapestry of boxing's historic narrative.
Taylor is done. Left hook. Drops Taylor's head up. Uppercut has Taylor in big trouble. Down goes Jermaine. There's a brand new middleweight champion. He's from Youngstown, Ohio. Crowd on its feet. Both going for the knockout in a classic pitch battle. The punishment has accumulated to the point where Cotto has nothing left.
That is a modern boxing classic.
Body shots and a left hook upstairs from Cotto. And another left hook. He's fighting a far different fight now. It's over. It's over, and revenge is sweet. That's another knockdown.
He's not getting up, Jim.
Will he get up?
He's not getting up,
Will he
Jim.
get up? A sensational right hand knockout by a bloodied Juan Manuel Marquez. And somebody in a parachute has just landed on the edge of the ring. The fight has been brought to a halt. Well, this guy is going to wind up in the Slammer in Vegas tonight, and with doggone good reason.
Of course, the sublime can only be appreciated in contrast to the ridiculous. There were some moments that boxing's chronicle might have preferred to erase.
Now there's a fight in the ring that's been started by some of Bo's handlers, and somebody's going to get hurt in there. Somebody's going to get hurt.
Don't do it, son. Don't do
There's
that.
danger all over the place.
This ring has been stormed by thugs and hooligans.
If he gets up, he probably wins the fight. I can't believe it.
Unbelievable! Unbelievable! Richard Steele stopped the fight with fewer than 5 seconds to go.
Oliver McCall, he's near tears now. He doesn't really want to fight. He's crying in his corner. I've never seen anything like this. He's overwhelmed.
All along with our cameras and microphones, we hope we added to the show in indelible ways as well.
I landed 120 more fucking punches, man.
Give me that about him. The one I mixed. To the judges, the referees, the promoters, the kids where the sun don't shine. And since we're on HBO, that's my big black behind. You got any excuses tonight, Roy?
Chino, I gotta stop. Your son's gonna die, man.
Cover your left eye.
All right.
Cover your left eye or it's over. How many fingers? Guy said cover. How many fingers? Now.
We only got 3 minutes. Yeah. Come on, baby.
You never give me a fair shake. HBO needs to fire you. You don't know shit about boxing. You got shit.
I wish
wish I was 50 years younger and I'd kick your ass.
A wise man once called it the theater of the unexpected, and the description stuck because of everything that was revealed.
That is a flat-out knockout.
This is a picture that doesn't need any captions.
The fearlessness of the fighters.
What a statement.
Their capacity for the seemingly impossible.
Unbelievable.
The humanity amid such brutality.
There's nowhere else in sport you'll find greater passion, greater intensity, greater courage, greater commitment, greater sheer guts. This is boxing at its best.
For more than 45 years, the understanding was simple. If you wanted to watch boxing's most legendary nights, you turned the channel to HBO.
That's as good as it ever gets, folks. Nobody is going to ask for their money back.
But now we join you on your side of that screen, continuing to admire the courage and conviction, the brilliance and bravado of the best fighters ever to step into the ring. We'll never stop marveling at the lessons we learned from the simplest of sports. Forever grateful for the thrills we shared in a world where the athletes bare their souls for all to see.
Hopkins is doing push-ups in the ring to try to embarrass his younger opponent. Left hook by Lewis. Galata goes down. Mosley with the right hand lead over the top. And hits him again. And Mosley is in huge trouble.
He was too fast. Falkern was too fast. I thought Freddie was in there fucking hitting me too. So, you know.
But the fight, I was winning this fight.
He was robbed. My winner.
Excuse me, folks. I'm not used to using any strong arm tactics. Boxing is the theater of the unexpected, and when you least expect it, we had the unexpected.
Body shot. Left hook upstairs. Right hand. David Fields is going to stop it.
That is one of the most grotesque things I've ever seen on a prize fighter.
Yeah.
That gruesome ear injury, probably the worst one I've ever seen.
Do I look knocked out? Do I look like I'm wobbled?
Well, you only have to be knocked out for 10 seconds.
I wasn't knocked out. I wasn't knocked down.
Oh, my gosh. Huge left hand by Giro. Tony